Ontario, New York, driving the Wilkins RV, North Coast Performance, Epic Products, number 45, the Cobra Chuck Hebing. To his outside, on the 12 Revere, Quebec, and the foundation is 55. Inside, on the south one of New York, that is Shawn Dancer. Row 3 on the inside, on the cheap line of the door. Casey's truck salvage continuing now is giving Casino 49 of Todd Hoddick. And line up to his outside from Clay, New York. Teenage competitor in the number 98 is Joe Trenca. On a 40-year hits Stan Zanchin. Out of Bedford, 39, the Jericho Road Motorsports 3R of Shane Ross. And without outside, on a Brewsville Ontario, Riverside Barnesville, 15 AWO People Wilson. 11 starters from Jesse Costa, St. Thomas, Ontario. To the outside, on a Sturgis, Michigan, Joe Geibe, 23. Havard Daniels from Coatesville, New Zealand, this is the 9NZ. Teammate J.D. Turner on the outside of the Caster Center. Jim Lingar out of South Bend, Indiana is in the 70, and Shawn Dancer in the 49 rounds out the field. 16 cars, all of them made the call, Clint. Chuck Hebing in the last second avoided that black number 15 AW equals. It comes around a scary moment for Chuck Hebing's 45.
Patrick Vigneault looking to rebound. I heard you say he missed the scales. Is that correct?
He was 11 pounds light at the end of time trials. He rebounded and got up to fourth, Clint, in his heat race, 11th to fourth. That was a great progression forward, but has slid back here from second back to spot number 4. Good break on that yellow, I think, for Todd Hoddick. He's up to 7th after starting a little bit further back. Actually, way back after the last.
On the white flag of the last meeting, just prior to this one, we saw Ryan Rule go to the outside. Not really all night before Hoddick here in this one to make the outside possibly work. Was passing guys on the outside, finding that grip. The bottom off the 2 is still the hot shot setup here for these guys to really power down the back straightaway.
I want to see if I can go back to last year's A-main starting lineup. Chuck Hebing had a very good starting position. Last year's feature, 5th, and Shawn Dancer is right up there as well. He's done the last 2 years. Has had a very home ride, but that was in a different car. It was in a Doug Emery car, and Doug Emery was turned himself into a very good company. Actually, on the 4th line of Chuck Hebing tonight. Justin Martin runs in 3rd, Patrick Vigneault. There's Tom Huppunen, one of the drivers with perfect attendance on Saturday night of the Nationals. Chuck Hebing claiming has never missed an A-main. He attempted to qualify on Saturday night, 7 for 7.
Kind of been flying under all our radar. We've not really talked about Cobra too much.
No wins this year.
A-main coming around that.
Jim Lingar and Joe Geibe come together, and a hard flip for the veteran out of South Bend, Indiana. Not sure what happened with guys 23, but Lingar quickly in there, and then the car basically sailed. Clint, you could explain that a little bit more too. But a lot of times when these wings get upside down, they work as an airplane foil.
Sure do, and it's a lot of aerodynamics here in these cars. You see if the nose wing goes, they can barely steer them. Lingar's got all kinds of mechanical issues. He's certainly going to be done here in this one. By racing last night, I believe that does make him possibly eligible for the little feature, but the finish of this one's going to make it hard pressed for him to get back into it, even if the car is ready to put a new front end in this one. I think we'd probably see the end of the 70 tonight.
And the question on the Joe Geibe 23 is how much damage on that car, because he basically the 70 just drove right into the 23 on the left side, and there's a flat on the 23. Geibe was just kind of minding his own business, and Lingar got into him. Car pushed up in, and flat tire, so he will get a chance to go to the pits.
Well, guys, the question on Lingar being able to continue, remember, new format for the little feature this year. You have to finish in the top 7 in most regards. And there might be a couple variances of that, but pretty much you've got to finish in the top 7 of your B main to make the little feature. So a driver that falls out definitely will not run the little feature, that's for sure.
Everybody, yes, string it, go ahead.
And you got to take the checkered flag. You have to make sure you have run a race this year. But in all likelihood, with the 16-car field, Greg, we're going to see 7 guys probably come across the line, and most of them have run enough races here this year.
So at the conclusion of this B main, one more still to come, and then we will go into our intermission. And then we head into our dash for the Sprint Cars little feature, for the Sprint Cars Thunderstock feature, and then our 9th annual Canadian Sprint Car Nationals, 35 laps, $12,000 to win. Don't forget, during our intermission,